Well, the bell tolled, and we at Pacific Justice represented them, and that university now has a new policy regarding people wanting to pray on campus. They had a little church in a small town of Guatai, California, a tiny town. In fact, there's only one church in the whole town. They've been using this facility for 20 years. 20 years. Until the county decided that they don't want a church there because it said it was zoned 23 years ago to be a country western bar. So they ordered that church to padlock their doors, and every day they continue to use it, they pay a $1,000 fine to worship. The bell tolled, and we at the Pacific Justice Institute went into federal court, and the federal judge says, open those doors now. And then, something even more egregious, in a way, something that challenges the very fabric of a democratic republic, the very integrity of the ballot box, and that was with the passage of Proposition 8. Now, there may be several here who have different perspectives on Proposition 8, and that's okay, we have a free country. But I don't care whether you are from the left or the right. If you are for liberty, then there's a problem. When the governor and the attorney general say, we're not going to do our jobs, we're not going to file a notice of appeal, we're not going to defend the voice of the people of California, we don't care about the ballot box and the integrity of a democratic republic. And that's just what they did when they failed to file a notice of appeal to defend we, the people. Well, you say sue them, that's just what we did. We sued them when the bell tolled. The appellate court said no. So we took it up to the state Supreme Court. Everyone laughed at that, saying the state Supreme Court will just throw it, they don't even look at it. They not only looked at it, they read it. And after reading it, they ordered the Attorney General, Jerry Brown, and the Governor Schwarzenegger to give written responses to our brief. They gave their responses. Governor Schwarzenegger said, well, it's a matter of strategy, and that's why I'm not filing a notice of appeal. Strategy, litigation strategy. Well, when you don't file a notice of appeal, that's like being a coach, staying at home, not even attending the game and saying that's strategy. No, that's being a quitter and irresponsible to your oath of office, Governor Brown. Or excuse me, Governor Schwarzenegger. Whoa, don't want to be prophetic. Anyway. Then the Attorney General. The Attorney General gave his response. And his response was even more outrageous. His response was, well, there's no credibility to this argument, so it's going to be declared a frivolous lawsuit, and I could suffer sanctions from a court if I try to argue something for this. Now, Jerry, you know better than that. Shame on you, Jerry. I guess maybe he's looking to get another job. Anyway.
God catch you.
The bottom line is, the state Supreme Court unfortunately said, you know what, this is outside our realm. Basically, the governor and the attorney general can choose not to do their job if they want. But let me say something here and now. When those elected officials choose not to do their jobs, we the people will stand up. We the people will not put up with that. We will not be silent. When the bell tolls, we will not be silent. That is why Pacific Justice Institute is so proud to partner with the Tea Party. That's why I am a member of the Tea Party movement, because I take it so seriously. There's two things I want you to do before you leave here, by the way. Near that white tent is where they have voter registration. I want everyone here who is not registered to vote to go there and register, or if you move, re-register to vote. That's number one. That's a no-brainer. Number two, I want you guys to help us be our watchdogs. And so I also want you to go there and fill out this blue slip of paper, which will allow us to keep you updated on everything that we're doing here in the state of California. We have over 500 affiliate attorneys in California that volunteer their time. That's a miracle, by the way, volunteer attorney. Anyway. But we have 5 offices in California. We do our work completely without charge. We want to keep you guys updated. We want to serve you. We are your servants at the Pacific Justice Institute. And we need to keep you updated. I want you to be sure and fill that out at that white table near voter registration. Now, for those of you who are in the media, I've got a word for you. Let me make this very clear. When the bell tolls, we at the Tea Party movement, which represents, I think, about 40% of America, of course, with some of the polls that are out, we at the Tea Party movement will not be silent this November. We will stand this November. And members of the media, we will stand not only this November when the bell tolls, we will stand in the next November when the bell tolls, and the next November when the bell tolls. Are we ready to stand? 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 The bottom line is, those in Washington will now and forever be held accountable to we the people, because the Tea Party is ready to stand. God bless you all. Thank you very
much. Ladies and gentlemen, Brad Dacus, Pacific Justice Institute. So again, there are people who've been here since the beginning, and actually some of them were here before us. And this next guy is somebody who's been fighting this fight certainly long before I was fighting it, long before the Tea Parties were fighting it. And he is a very well-known personality on the Central Coast. He broadcasts on 2 radio stations from Ventura to San Luis Obispo, AM 1448 out of Santa Maria, AM 1290 out of Santa Barbara. He is also the executive director of CoLab, which is an organization that protects private property rights, business interests. In other words, he's fighting for all the things we believe in, both on the air and off. It's my pleasure to introduce Andy Caldwell.
Well, I want to thank all of you for staying here for the late show. I want to mention something about Brad Dacus. What he didn't mention is that the Pacific Justice Institute is a 501c3. It's a nonprofit, it's a charity, so you can actually get a tax deduction and defend your rights at the same time.